So severe weather alerts and weather warnings have been going out, issued for Storm Bram, set to impact the United Kingdom on Tuesday and Wednesday. Wind gusts could reach up to 90 miles an hour. This is from the Met Office in northwest Scotland, with strong winds expected across border areas. Additionally, heavy rainfall may be causing localized flooding, especially in Wales and southwest England, where the ground is already saturated from previous storms. People are concerned of the risks that are going to be involved here with 90-mile-an-hour winds. I know I looked at an app called Wet and Dry, and they were indicating anything up to 107 miles an hour, which isn't unusual now. We seem to have had this for most of the year, where we've had these large storms going into the Western Isles of Scotland. They've kind of clipped Western Ireland, maybe southern tip of Ireland, gone through the Irish Sea and followed the way all the way up, increasing with the wind speeds as they're doing now. What we'll do first is we'll check on to Met Check. Now we've got a low pressure system here, 970. This isn't the one that we're going to be concerned about. As we scoot along for the rest of the day, we've got that low pressure system here, 962, which comes up from the Bay of Biscay, the western coast of Ireland, into western parts of Scotland, and that's what's going to be bringing some very big winds. Rain wise, that's one thing that they're definitely going to look at. We're going to look at wind speeds in a bit more detail very soon, just to give you a bit of a heads up. But as you can see on this particular chart, this is the precipitation rate. This is millimeters per hour on Met Check. You can see that's rain that's being dragged up. It's coming up all the way up from Spain, western parts of France, and it's going straight across the country as that low pressure system moves itself up. Now we have got a bit of a respite when it goes into Wednesday and Thursday. Some showers still knocking around, but while that low pressure scoots its way further north towards Iceland, there's a lot of rain that's going to be coming down there for sure. Wind speed wise, this is the surface gusts miles an hour. These red indicate much stronger winds of 60 to 70 miles an hour as this system brings itself up. You have plenty of oranges in there and yellows. You're looking at 60, 70s, possibly 80 mile an hour winds that are squeezing through the Irish Sea, the western points of Ireland, Northern Ireland. It starts from the southern tips of Ireland, really, brings itself across. It's quite widespread for Ireland. Wales, the southwest parts of the United Kingdom, as it's going straight across all the way towards the Western Isles of Scotland. It's not really until it gets towards the Western Isles of Scotland, we're looking at Tuesday at 6 o'clock here in the afternoon or evening, where it seems to deepen really quickly. 959 Western Isles of Scotland there. That's where we're concentrating on as regards the most damaging or the strongest winds. Maybe not the most damaging, because I know you guys are pretty prone up there, and as regards impact per capita, there's not as many people living in that area as what we do say in Manchester, Birmingham, or whatever, but certainly for that area, that's what's going to be really interesting to see what sort of wind speeds are coming. Like I said, the app that I looked at yesterday was indicating 107, so on the estimation, but for a short period of time, great increase of winds. Weather bomb wise, or a stinger, it's hard to say. It's not impossible, it is possible, but certainly with them sort of figures and data that's coming out just right now, we definitely got to keep an eye on those sort of wind speeds, as that then scoots itself off and disappears off towards Iceland. Use the Windy app. Again, this is the GFS. The ECM tends to just sort of concentrate things a little bit more because of the resolution is down to 9 kilometers, where the GFS is 22, so you do get a better idea of what's going on there. We'll keep with the ECM for now, but this is a state of play at 9 o'clock, which was this morning with the wind speeds here. It's not been a bad day today, actually, all in all, but as the day's been progressing, then wind speeds dissipate, and then from the south we get that low pressure system that starts to bring a vast area low pressure system that starts to encompass all the area. This is the centre of the low pressure here. Let's just scroll down here a little bit more. Purplish area here. This is indicating, if you look on it, it's gone beyond 40, hasn't it, into 60. So 70, 80. But the Met Office are talking 90 mile an hour winds. Big winds that are going to go into that area. As it does move further north, you will get more of a westerly attack by the winds as it clears through the country. So just to be safe, southwest parts of the United Kingdom, so England, Devon, Cornwall. Let's go into Wales, most of Wales, especially the prone and the high elevated areas of Wales. Ireland, Northern Ireland, the Isle of Man for sure, Cumbria, northwest England, South Scotland and a majority of Scotland by looking at that chart there. So there you have it. If you get any content, if you manage to film or photographs, got any stories, then by all means join us on the Facebook page Weather Fans. You can share it on there. Also keep us updated of what's happening in your area as regards the winds. People do home in to more local sort of amateur personal weather forecasts, and it does make a difference for people. You get that communication going between people where they're going, yes, I agree, you know, it's so windy, this is happening, that, and it does make people aware, and it sort of lowers that risk of any damage or harm to come anyone. I think that's something that we might be missing in this country, something I could look at in the future. But certainly definitely a deep area of low pressure that squeezes itself up as it's going across the northern parts of Scotland, and it'd be interesting to see tomorrow what wind speeds they've been getting up there, the official ones and the non-official ones. They're just as good as each other in my book. Thank you very much for watching. Keep your batteries charged, and obviously any decent weather that I can get content wise, I'll always put it on this channel. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll catch you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.